peace, love, and light. Collective. Ooh. Capricorn-aquarius cuspers. Thank you so much for being here. Hi, Maria. Thank you so much for being here for your Libra season reading. We are now done with all of the singles and couples love readings. So I will be getting these Libra season self-check-ins out to you all. Okay, so there will be no love messages in the reading unless that's what the cards are talking about. Okay, but this is really just for you to kind of get a check into your own energy for this season. All right, just what you need to know, what's most important for you to know. So we will be using the Black Moon astrology cards, okay, just to get some cosmic energy, what might be affecting you in the now moment, connected to you in the now moment, okay, as far as your energy goes. We will be using the Star Tarot to get further details on those energies, okay, and then we will end with a Sacred Rebel Oracle, all right? But thank you guys so much for all of your support, all of your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscriptions, tuning into the lives, saying hello in the chat. Oh, thank you so much, Maria. I do appreciate that. Thank you. I do. Very grateful. I'm very grateful to resonate with so many of you out here in the YouTube world. Okay. But thank you again for your subscriptions, your donations, guys, your reading requests. I've gotten to know so many of you through personal readings. I'm just very grateful to be a part of your guys' spiritual journeys, helping you guys overcome obstacles. It's the highlight of what I do almost every day here. So just thank you for giving me that opportunity to assist in the way that God has led me to. So thank you for being here. If you are new to my channel, welcome to Cusp of Roses. I'm very grateful again to have you here. Thanks for checking me out. If you like what you see, you like the vibe, you like the feel of it all, make sure you do hit that red subscription button, okay? And make sure you have that bell notification active so you don't miss out on any of my readings, all right? I go live for every single reading here on my channel, so you get it live and direct straight from me. And I love to see you guys there. So make sure you have that bell notification active so you are notified when I am live and you don't miss out, okay? Make sure you also read through the description box below. It has everything you need to know about me as a reader, the readings that I offer here on the channel, how to best interpret those readings so that you get the most out of what I am offering here, okay? I do tap into chakra energy as a reader. So if I mention a chakra and you have no idea what I'm talking about, definitely check the bottom of the description box. I have a quick guide to the 7 main chakras that govern the human form. They are along the human spine, okay? We do connect to over 100 chakras, but I generally channel just those main 7. If I do channel a different type of chakra, I will let you know. And from that point, the divine is wanting you to research on your own, because there might be some things that come up from your research that are relevant to what you're going through in the now moment, okay? So please keep that in mind. Even though this is a Libra season reading, it is general. It can resonate for any season. Anytime you feel called to watch it, just go with it, all right? And that goes for any video on my channel. If you feel called to see it, even if it was from last year, go ahead and watch it, all right? All right, so here at Cusp of Roses, we do start off every single reading with a quick prayer and a moment of gratitude. This is an opportunity to ground our energy, be open to the most important messages that we need to hear in the now moment. This would also, collective, be the time where you would want to talk to your guides, your angels, your divine ancestors about what you guys have been working on, what you're ascending through, what you need confirmation on, okay? So that it is reflected back to you through this reading, all right? So you can engage in this moment of gratitude, this prayer, in a couple of different ways. You can pray along with me. Repeating after me is absolutely fine. You can, again, state your own prayers, affirmations, ask your own questions to your guides for confirmation. You could also have a moment of silence. Those are all very valid ways of connecting up and in to your divine source, your higher self, or your spiritual team. So go ahead and choose which way works best for you, okay? And we'll get started. Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, Holy Spirit, Ascended Masters of Light, my own divine ancestral council, and all archangels, thank you so much for being here with me and with the Capricorn-Aquarius cusp collective and any cross watchers or anyone who feels called to this reading. Thank you for grounding us all in your own frequencies, in our own frequencies, and opening us up to the most important messages of healing, truth, light, and wisdom for the overall growth, prosperity, abundance, ascension, personal development, joy, and happiness of the Capricorn Aquarius Cusp Collective cross watchers or anyone who feels called to this reading. We thank you so much, divine ancestors and archangels, for covering us in your love, light, and mercy, for lifting us up in courage and strength every single day, to face what comes our way with grace, with gratitude, with appreciation, with compassion, not only for others, but for ourselves, with understanding, and with truth, light, and wisdom where we can and where we see fit. Divine ancestors and archangels, we thank you for walking with us in this lifetime. We thank you for guiding us to our destiny through signs, synchronicities, and dreams. And we ask that all of that continue so long as we honor our light within and honor you during this lifetime. We are just so grateful to be connected to you. We're grateful for your love and your grace. And we pray that it not only protect us in this lifetime, but beyond it. And so it is. Alrighty, Capricorn Aquarians. I am in your energy. Whew, and I feel heart chakra. Some of you are definitely a part of the collective that is going through a heart chakra awakening. Okay. It feels like a lot of dense energy coming out of your heart chakra, so definitely tap into that. I do have chakra healing music and meditations on my playlist section on my channel, so definitely check that out. And explore the channels that are featured on that playlist because they have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of videos. So if whatever is in my playlist doesn't resonate with you, I guarantee you will find a video that does on one of those channels, okay? But it does feel like everything is centered in the heart for you this season. It's all about either balancing out your heart energy, balancing your mental energy with your heart space. Okay, that's been a really big theme within the collective over the past month or so. Okay. Yeah, I just feel it's all heart chakra. It's all heart chakra for you, okay? I do feel your third eye as well maybe needs to be touched up a little bit. They're just saying not seeing things clearly. Not seeing things clearly. Some of you might be a little bit in a fog right now, maybe pertaining to how you feel about something or someone or about a situation. Maybe I'm also hearing having a hard time connecting to what you feel, which is why you would be going through that heart chakra awakening. Hi, Bane. Thank you so much for being here. So I do feel that. I do feel that. Some of you are struggling to connect to your emotions right now, which has you in your head. Others of you, it's just feeling the heart chakra awakening. I am feeling a lot of pressure on my chest too. Yeah, so some of you might just want to get into breath work. Like just taking 10 deep breaths when you wake up and 10 deep breaths before you go to bed might actually help balance out that heart chakra energy. Okay? Yeah. All right, but let's get into this. I feel like that's all they really want to share with me right now. Okay, thank you so much, divine ancestors and archangels. What cosmic energy is here working with Capricorn Aquarius for Libra season? Okay, that's a lot. I'm going to try to refrain from doing too many of these because then the videos just get too long. Can we be a little more concise, divine? Thank you so much. What are the overall energies Capricorn Aquarius needs to know? Okay, let's try this again. Divine, what's going on? Some of you, my right ear chakra is getting activated. Some of you, your ear chakras might be coming online this season. Definitely research what that looks like, feels like, okay? All right, divine, what cosmic energy is here to support, okay? Capricorn, Aquarius, what cosmic energy? All right, so we have Taurus here. Some of you might have Taurus in your chart. You might be dealing with the Taurus. Okay, this talks about I have. That's the affirmation here. Vibration of 14, breaking down to a 5, okay? I'm also here like, I have emotions. Capricorn, this might be a situation where you might have denied your feelings around something, or your feelings towards something, somebody, about a situation, maybe passing it off like, I'm not really going to talk about it, or I'm just going to ignore what I feel. And that might be coming up now through your heart chakra. Okay, we have Uranus here with genius energy, vibration of 9. Okay, so cyclical. Uranus is one of those planets that has an unconventional energy to it, right? It spins in an opposite direction. It's almost like everything you know about a planet doesn't ring true with Uranus. So there is something here that is very unique, I feel. But it's this genius energy. It's this ability to think outside the box, live outside of the box. You know, that's kind of par for course here, especially with your Aquarian energy, a part of your dynamic, really loving to be not conventional, against the grain, right? Everybody's doing one thing, opposite of trendy, really. Loving to oppose trends here. And then you got fire element. Interesting. So desire. Capricorn-aquarius, there might be something that you are really passionate about or have a strong desire for that might require you to do something a little bit unconventional, or go about possessing something in an unconventional way. Taurus energy is definitely very possessive in that way. They are very much about the tangible. What is it that they have? What can they hold on to? What's physically in front of them, right? And it's like that energy of learning to acquire material abundance. So there might be, again, something that you desire that requires some sort of unconventional approach here. In order for you to own it, claim it, possess it, have control over it, right? Have dominion over it. Because with that fire energy, it does bring in that energy of dominance. Yeah, 14 breaks down to a 5. You have that energy of 9 there. And then 37 here with the fire element breaks down to a 10. So it does feel like some sort of change in your patterning is coming to completion when it comes to how you go about gaining material, how you go about receiving or purchasing, or again, it feels like this energy of possessing something, this desire to possess something. Bottom of the deck here, yeah, you have the 7th house partner. So for some of you, this could be a relationship. Oh, there might be a relationship here, Capricorn, that is very challenging for you, that maybe forces you to come up or act out of your own genius in order to attain the connection, in order to be a part of it, or in order to solidify it, or in order to lock it down, or something in that way. It is definitely something that you're very passionate about. It's definitely something that brings a lot of fire energy, either to you, or I am getting that this could be the person as well. Either way, it's like, yeah, it's like figuring out how to approach this fire, how to tame this fire. It's going to take some sort of unconventional approach here, and a certain level of genius, right? And with this Taurus energy I have, it is this sense of pride I do feel. So it's almost like if you were to attain what it is that you desire, it would almost solidify a level of genius that you have. There's something about that energy there. Okay, especially when it comes to 7th house in your partnerships. So this could also be, Capricorn, coming off of a cycle where, yeah, where maybe you led with relationships. You led in relationships with the fire, passion, the desire, right? Like, especially with that Taurus energy, just very indulgent in the desire part of relationships, of partnerships. And maybe now coming into a season or a cycle where it's more about if it makes sense, right? Like there now has to be this mental energy available when it comes to your partners in order for you to really feel like you have something. So I guess you might be now coming into a cycle of desiring substance as opposed to maybe just passion, right? That's for some of you. Well, I feel like majority of you. Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and look into this Taurus energy. Thank you so much, Divine Ancestors and Archangels. Okay, Ace of Swords. Clarity, needing to clear up communication with somebody or someone. What else do Capricornius needs to know about Taurus energy for Libra season? What other messages do you have for Capricornius for Libra season with Taurus energy? Okay, Ace of Swords here. Ooh. Yeah, for some of you, this is definitely about relationships. You have the Lovers that came out last year. Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah. And then you have the Six of Wands. So you're definitely looking to have success here in attaining a relationship, in attaining a connection. It does feel like maybe some of you Capricornians have a choice because the Lovers is all about choices, right? The traditional Lovers card shows two people half facing one another, right? So open to the viewer with the angel kind of negotiating almost like the terms of that love contract, right? So this is relationship contracts here. Some of you are coming into Libra season finally having clarity on what it takes to have a successful relationship, right? So you see how here with the Lovers, they are facing each other. And then there's that divine light beaming down from the angel in between them. So they're sharing in the divine light with one another. It's like some of you are now entering that cycle, yeah, where you are super clear on what it takes to actually have this success, right? What it takes to kind of overcome or solidify or just, again, gain a lot of success in your relationships. Again, partnerships was at the bottom of the astrology deck for you. Some of you could be really desiring or, yeah, thank you, Divine. Some of you are getting very clear that you want a partner. Where, again, maybe it was just kind of flingy energy, right? More focused on the passion part of connections, of relationships, where now I feel like you, with that I have, it's like now you're wanting to possess, to own, to have a relationship that is successful. And that is, with this Ace of Swords, it operates off of truth, it operates off of clarity. There isn't any, right, it's almost like maybe, Capricornius, you're maybe used to being in relationships where you don't feel 100% or you don't feel fully into the person you're with. And so now you're desiring connections where both of you are on the same page about wanting to have a successful relationship, about wanting to build with one another, right? I just feel like overall, it's just having full clarity, again, on what it takes to have a successful relationship or what it's going to take for you to have success in the relationship that you want. For some of you, in the relationship that you already have. Some of you are in connections, feeling very successful in those connections, feeling very clear on why you're with this person, how they help you, how they benefit you. Like that might be getting very clear within a relationship, okay? Thank you so much, Divine Ancestors and Archangels. Woo! What does the collective need to know What does the collective of Capricorn Aquarius cuspers need to know for Uranus genius energy? That's a lot. Okay, hold on. All right, let's deal with what came out first. So we have 9 of Cups. So this is definitely a wish fulfillment. Again, some of you are putting the wish out there. Yeah, some of you are gaining clarity on the type of partner that you want, on what partnership would make you successful or bring a lot of success into your world, into your material, into your abundance, into your 3D. And so the 9 of Cups here, it's like, yeah, it's really analyzing what truly brings you fulfillment. So you are definitely going through a transformation, Capricorn. Definitely transforming in the heart space. Absolutely. 9 of Cups with the Death, right? That's definitely transforming your wishes, transforming your desires, transforming what you're comfortable with emotionally. Transforming some sort of fear. I'm also getting this weird energy here, Capricorn, where it's like that genius. It's like you might be in a clearer space around your own genius, like your own intellect, your own intelligence here. And maybe realizing, yeah, it's like realizing what would be that real wish fulfillment. I don't know. It's like something about the mind coming online for you, or like incorporating into your relationships where, again, that it might have just been desire that was leading you. It's like now you're looking for genius in your partners. You're looking for something unique. Others of you, maybe maybe it's the opposite, right? Where the passion might not have always been there in your partnerships, but it made sense, right? It either made sense materially, yeah. For some of you, it made sense materially. It made sense as far as time goes. It made sense as far as investment. Right? What they had and you had, it just made sense to go together. But it maybe lacked that fire, that desire, that passion. And so now you're getting clarity that, again, 6 of Wands, it needs to have that sense of, I feel victorious with my partner. They lift me up in a certain way, right? I lift them up in a certain way. We complement each other emotionally. We fulfill each other in that way, or balance out each other in that way. It's like that sense of, again, your heart chakra coming online here when it comes to your relationships, which I do feel might be leading you to more passionate partnerships. It's like the more you become passionate, the more passionate your partners become, or the partners you attract. So there's definitely this major transformation, this major death happening. And again, I do feel like it's within your heart chakra to open you up to be able to see victory clearly. Ooh, with some of them, it's like some of you are going to start being attracted to people who are a little unconventional in the way of Taurus is very traditional in energy. They like to uphold traditions. It's that Hierophant energy, right? At its highest vibration, it's that Hierophant energy. So there might be now a desire or an attraction to partners who maybe fit outside or live outside of that tradition, which might be kind of new for you, but ultimately I do feel like it brings in this fire and desire energy that was missing from your partnerships before. Interesting. All right, what's the overall for the genius energy? Yeah, fell right on the lovers. Fell right on the lovers energy, the lovers card, the 2 of Cups, exactly. Transforming how you see partnerships, really transforming how you see your own heart and your own sense of wish fulfillment. Some of you weren't in full clarity of what actually brings you happiness. Almost like, again, following the status quo, upholding some sort of tradition. that didn't really bring you joy, but it was the fact that you were fulfilling some sort of tradition that was kind of keeping you in it or keeping you open to it. And I feel like that is what's changing and having a transformation here in your heart chakra, where now, rather than going with the tradition, you're okay or you're comfortable with living outside of the box, living outside of the expectation for your love life, living out in some sort of unique way when it comes to relationships, even viewing relationships in a different way. So where maybe, again, you were very stuck on or very wrapped up into societal standards for relationships, or this could even be like relationship roles, where maybe you're used to being the one that has the most, right? So you're the one that provides the most, and then realizing, okay, I actually want a partner who can provide for them too, so then it compounds or something like that. Do you understand? It's something that's transforming out of tradition for you into something that's untraditional. But ultimately, it does bring you happiness and wish fulfillment here. Interesting. All right, let's look into fire element. Thank you, guys. Thank you, divine ancestors and archangels. What do Capricorn-Aquarius need to know for fire element and desire energy for Libra season? 3 of Pentacles. What else do Capricorn-Aquarius needs to know about the fire element for Libra season? 2 of Pentacles. Okay. Some of you could be working with people who might be outside of your traditional workspace. This could really be work for some of you too, like getting into partnerships that are outside of your industry, getting into partnerships that maybe your business wouldn't have usually reached out to, but because of your inner knowing, your inner genius, you know that partnering with that company is going to bring in this certain thing. Do you see what I'm saying? It's something of that caliber. If it's not work, it's definitely love and relationships, okay? Anything else for fire element? Thank you. Ooh. Uh-oh. Okay, so you got an Empress here. This definitely could be you, Capricorn-Aquarius. This could be, like I said, that connection that you're headed towards that is passionate, that brings that element of fire into your energy. Fire definitely would suit your energy well here, Capricorn-Aquarius, with your earth and your air. Okay, Empress energy, again, earth energy, definitely could be Capricorn energy. It's all the elements in one. Okay. But with the Empress, yeah, so there might be somebody, again, because you have the 2 of Pentacles working with the Empress, the 3 of Pentacles, right? So being able to be the Empress, right, almost guarantees the ability to manage more than one project, right? More than one project, more than one task, more than one endeavor. Empress energy is like that, where like the Emperor is all about taking the action, right? The Empress is all about cultivating the outcomes of those actions, right? Capricorn-Aquarius, I do feel like this is the energy that you do desire. Like I said, for some of you, it's realizing that you do want a partner that would be able to step into this Empress energy, right? With the Taurus, like I have, maybe, again, you're always the one that has the money, has the time, or has the space or the home, or you're always in that supportive role in your relationships, I feel, and you're gaining a lot of clarity around how that hasn't worked for you and what would work for you, which I do feel like is getting an Empress who would also have their own abundance, right? Who would add into what it is you already have. 2 of Pentacles moving into the 3 of Pentacles, some sort of harmony, joint effort. It's like picking partners that you work well with. I'm also getting this element of stress. Maybe Capricorn-aquarius, you are very stressed out at work, or you have a stressful job. Or maybe you are stressed out by all that you do have. So then this is where that Empress energy would come in to then nurture all that you do have. So it's off of your plate. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's like that bringing in a balanced partner is all I can really offer here. Two of Pentacles talks about balancing more than one thing, right? That's what the Empress does. She manages all that the Emperor goes out and conquers and brings back. She then distributes out to the kingdom, to the empire, to make sure it gets to where it needs to be. So it's like realizing that you need a partner who also has their own internal genius intact to be able to match your own genius. So then you see what I'm saying, have this Two of Cups energy between you two. It's two kindred hearts, two kindred spirits coming together to create something, to manifest something, to breathe life into something. So it's almost like getting the clarity here, Capricorn, that you need somebody who also is successful, or who also, it's like somebody who has a similar vision to you. With the Two of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles and the Two of Cups, it's like that's what you're transforming through right now. Understanding the type of partner you need. 7th house, partnerships. How to spot a partner, right? How to look for a partner. In order to do that, you got to know what you want, and you got to know how you need to be supported, right? Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and check into the Sacred Rebel deck just to get some overarching themes and some messages here. Thank you so much, Divine Ancestors and Archangels and Sacred Rebels. What do Capricorn-aquarius needs to know? Whoa, regarding this reading. Okay, so that flew right behind my candle. Yeah. Actually, yeah. Absolutely. Spot on. So 10 here. It says releasing allegiances. So again, like I said earlier, that Taurus energy is very about, it's very not caught on, but they're very much about tradition. They like to uphold traditions, create traditions. They like to go according to the law, according to their plans, right? That Hierophant energy. Upholding traditional structures, upholding traditional viewpoints, right? So that's something that I feel like you're releasing your allegiance to something that's very traditional, or some sort of societal tradition when it comes to partnerships that you're letting go of. So again, like I said, whether it's gender roles you're releasing, right? Whether it's your ideas on who would be a good partner for you, right? That you might be releasing based on whatever tradition you follow, okay? Because then you have this collaborative dreaming, right? On top of that genius energy with the 9 of Cups, the Death, and the 2 of Cups. So realizing that you want a partner that also dreams. You want a partner that also has ambitions. You want a partner that can, again, Empress energy, manage all that they're going for, right? That can be helpful and supportive in multiple things, but also kind of lead, right? The Empress is a leader. Like I said, in that traditional sense with tarot, the Emperor goes out and conquers, takes the action. What the Emperor then brings back, 6 of Wands, whatever they do conquer and have victory over, they then bring back to the Empress. And then she leads the effort of, okay, this part of the empire needs it that, and then we need to spread that there, and then this goes here. Do you see what I'm saying? That type of dynamic, that collaborative effort is what you're yearning for, looking for, now open to, or transforming your heart to be able to pick out in somebody. someone who can help collaborate on your dreams. You can help collaborate on their dreams, right? Where there's a mutual benefit between one of you. Whereas maybe, like I said, Capricorn, you might be used to being the beneficiary. So getting with people who benefit from you and your standing and all that you have, but not necessarily you being able to benefit from what they bring to the table. So that might be going through that transformation here. Yeah, and then at the end of this is seeing the true you. Seeing the true you. So for some of you, with this Empress energy, it's like you might not have been seeing yourself as the Empress, but yet you were successfully managing multiple projects, right? Successfully collaborating with others, bringing in, supporting others' work, gaining, honing in, fine-tuning your own skills. But it's like, I feel like for a part of you, it might have just been you operating on your own fuel, right? Like not looking at it from a leadership role or looking at yourself as a leader, thinking, oh, this is just me doing what I desire, right? Just going for what I desire. But yeah, there's a need to acknowledge this Empress energy within you, collective, seeing the true you. Because now that I'm even looking at this Empress card, this eagle here is right on top of that star. It almost feels like the eagle is shining the star on top of this Empress. So your wisdom here, your knowledge, your skill set, okay? 2 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, that desire for success I feel here. Or that ability to just go for what you want, to do what you desire, right? To manage, delegate, build, inspire action towards your desires, right? Again, a need to see yourself clearly here as the Empress. Or again, some of you, this is you seeing somebody now as an Empress, or now being able to recognize what your own reflection in another person would look like in order to build a partnership, in order to have that collaborative dreaming effort, right? Yeah, that's very interesting. Very interesting energy. So overall, Capricorn, it does just feel like you are going through a transformation. You might definitely benefit from watching that lunar node reading I did a couple weeks ago, because it talked about that transformation of the mind. And I feel like it also had that fire element aspect to it as well. And I feel like that's what's transforming for you, where it's not necessarily, it is your mind, Ace of Swords. That was your first card to come out. So you are now clear on what it is you bring to relationships, what it is you bring to the table, and what it is you need someone else to bring to the table in order to have a full spread here, right? And you're also realizing your own genius and how, again, that genius is reflected in other people and how to recognize that. So then you then see them as a viable partner, whereas operating on this old traditional thought pattern, you wouldn't have acknowledged this Empress or an Empress in this energy as a viable partner or somebody who you could collaborate with. So it does just feel like an expansion of your own awareness of who you are, which then helps you see other people for who they truly are. And then again, releasing allegiances. So then things that you've been dedicated to, traditions that you've upheld that maybe keep you from partnering with Empress energy in this way, or again, keep you from stepping into your own Empress energy in this way. You're releasing those traditions and allowing yourself to not only live and see yourself in your truth and in your authenticity, but allow that truth and authenticity to merge and collaborate with other people who are also living and standing in their authenticity. So this is really powerful energy here for this season for you, collective. I really do feel that this is a powerful transformation. It almost feels very like permanent almost. where like you making this change and you making this choice to see yourself for who you truly are and operate from that is going to set the tone for everybody coming after you in your bloodline, where they too will be able to see themselves for who they are and know how to acknowledge genius in someone else and within themselves, and to avoid being committed to allegiances that don't support that collaborative effort, right? So this feels huge. So this is awesome, Capricornius. I hope you found this reading helpful and insightful and filled with confirmation for whatever you do have going on in your life this season. Yeah, just keep moving forward with that clarity. You are seeing the true you. You are seeing the genius and the collaborative capacity or effort or potential in some sort of bond, union, relationship, connection, okay? And there's just a need to just keep going and keep releasing those traditions that hold you back from being your true self. Okay? All right, Capricornius, this again was your reading. I hope you found it helpful. If you enjoyed this reading, please give it a thumbs up. Not only is it an energetic donation to my channel, it also helps get the video out to other tribe members who may need these messages, okay, so that they can come and join our family and ascend with us through this journey. I'm very grateful again to resonate with so many of you. Thank you guys so much for your time here. I am sending you so much strength, love, light, and courage to keep going, keep standing in your truth and your authenticity, okay? And get to collaborating with those sacred hearts that match yours, right? With that energy that balances you out. This is really feeling like a beautiful time in your life is blooming and evolving. So embrace it, all right? And I will see you all in our next reading. Namaste.